YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Grady Musa, and I'm back with another banger for you guys. And we're not gonna waste no time. We're gonna get right into the build video. But 99% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. I really would love for you guys to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, leave a like down below on the videos. Helps the channel grow and helps with the algorithm. Now, with that being said, man, let's hop right into the build video. I have my revamped version of my 6'7" point guard in 2K26. I just hit starter 5 and level 40, so that's an additional 4 cap breakers, giving me a total of 13 cap breakers on the season so far. So, as you see in the clips below, this build is a demon. It has no weaknesses at all. It can play in all game modes. So, let's hop right into the stats. Starting off with the finishing, we're going to go with a 74 close shot. We're going to go with a 77 driving layup. And we're going to go with a 76 driving dunk with a 40 standing dunk and a 79 post control. Now, while these stats is important, if you watch a lot of YouTubers videos, when they're making a 6'7" point guard and they put their driving dunk between 70 to 72, you rarely cap out at a 96 driving dunk. I was able to find a way to cap my 6'7" build to a 96 driving dunk, giving me the elite context off 2. So, with that being said, if you want the 96 driving dunk like I wanted and have, then this is the best way to build it. There's really not too many other ways to make this build and get the 96 driving dunk with the cap breakers. So, make this build how you want, but if you want that 96 driving dunk, keep watching. So, as of now, you got Post-Up Poet, Unpluckable, Hook Specialist badges. You got the basic standing dunks. You're going to have Posterizer on gold. You're going to have Physical Finisher on bronze. And you can be able to get the Jalen Brunson layup package and the Bam Adebayo floater. And you're going to have Pate Prongia bronze. Shooting, we're maxing out the mid-range. 89 mid-range. Getting set shot specialist on gold, as well as post fade phenom on gold. You can have Deadeye and Shifty Shooter on silver. For the 3-pointer, we're going to go with an 82. And the reason being is we're going to use one of our cap breakers to get this to an 83 to get limitless range on bronze. Now, when you see my full build, I actually use that last cap breaker somewhere else, and I can wait until the next season to get the cap breaker to put this at 83 because I don't necessarily need it at the moment. And then free throw, 75. Now, playmaking. We're going to go with a 75 speed with ball to get the Zach LaVine dribble style. And you're going to have lightning launch on silver. For ball handler, we're going to go with an 86, which is going to allow us to get handles for days and ankle assassin on bronze. And if you want to cap break this to a 91 to get LaMelo Ball's dribble animations, you can also. And for the passing, which is one of my favorite parts, we're going to go with an 89 pass accuracy. We're going to cap break this up to a 92 to get the Tyrese Halliburton and Rajon Rondo passing styles. Now, you don't necessarily need Rondos at a 92. You can put just 2 cap breakers here to get the 91 to get Tyrese. But I wanted to test out Rondos, so I put all 3 cap breakers on my pass. And you're going to get Break Starter Gold, Bailout's going to be silver, you're going to have Versatile Visionary Gold, and you're going to have Dimer on Hall of Fame. Now, for defense, we're going to go with a 60 interior. We're going to go to 85 perimeter defense. We're going to go with a 73 steal. And we're going to go with a 75 on the block. Now, you're going to have Paint Patroller on bronze. You will have High Flying Denier as well. You're going to have Interceptor on silver, which you can max +2 to Hoff. Glove is going to be on bronze as well. 85 perimeter defense, you're going to have off-ball pest on gold. You're going to have Challenger and on-ball menace on silver. Pick Dodger on silver as well. And the 60 interior is going to help you get the Paint Patroller badge. Now, I must say, I have a build. If you watch my previous 6'7" build, I had a 92 perimeter defense. I don't feel much difference with an 85 and a 92. I feel like with an 85 is just enough, especially if you have high agility to keep up laterally with these small guards on pick and roll. Now, something else you can do, because I cap break my block to an 80, which you can also max it out to an 85 with cap breakers. If you want Paint Patroller on silver, you can still get it. You just have to use cap breakers. You will have to use 2 cap breakers on block to get it to an 84. And then I believe you might need to use 3 cap breakers, which you'll see later in the video on interior, to get it to at least a 70 plus to get paint patrol on silver. So that's another option. There's a lot of benchmarks. If you notice my build videos, I hit a lot of benchmarks just to get different badges and upgrades throughout my builds with cap breakers. Now for rebounding, we're going to go with an 82 defensive rebound. We're going to get rebound chaser on silver as well as box out beast. And we're going to go with a 75 offensive rebound. Now, again, you can cap break your defensive rebound to an 85, and that's going to give you box out beast on gold. On a point guard at 6'7" is really, really clutch. Plus, you can max +2 this box out beast badge to legend. And of course, strength does not tie into your box out beast. So you'll be able to box out a lot of bigs and snag rebounds with this build because of how high your box out beast badge is. And of course, for the physicals, we're going to go with an 80 speed, which may seem low for a point guard, but we're going to use the speedster takeover, and that's going to boost our speed. And we move really, really well, as you see in the clips in the gameplay. We move really well with an 80 speed, and with the takeover BMAX, we're going to be in an 88 speed range, which is more than enough to keep up with these guards. In agility, we're going to go with an 83. That's going to give us the Jalen Suggs motion style, which is one of the best motion styles for guards in this game. Strength is only going to be a 60. That's going to give us the physical finisher and strong handles badge on bronze, and then vertical is going to be a 71. And that's going to be cap broken +4 cap breakers to get to an 82, which you're going to then be able to get the elite contact dunks off too. So this is the build right here. This is all the stats. This is how you're going to be able to crack the code and get a 96 driving dunk on a 6'7" point guard build. 1 tick away from the max wingspan at that. And then here's the shades. You get Cade Cunningham, Magic Johnson, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the build name is a 2-way midi playmaker. And you see in the bottom right corner, there's no weaknesses to be reported. This build can do it all. This is one of the best point guard builds in the game, in my opinion. So now let's get into our jump shot and animations. Also, you're going to have linked in the top right corner the face creations for these builds in this video. The one you see on the screen here comes from Richie2K, and then I have another one that's a Michael Beasley build, and you see in the clips that's also going to be linked in the top right corner as well. Now let's get into the jump shot and the animations. So here's my badge layout as it stands. I have posterizer, pogo stick on max +1 for Hall of Fame. I have lightning launch on Hall of Fame as well with the max +2, and I'm someone that likes to throw outlet passes as a point guard when I get the rebound a lot. Again, you can do this as your preference, but I have break starter on legend as well with the max +2. We're getting closer to our first crew tier badge unlock. We're currently at level 19, about to be 20 at this point. And then for my max +1 for my shooting specialization, which I forgot to mention earlier, I did specialize in shooting. I have my set shot on max +1, and I'm probably going to move it to the max +2 to get it to legend once I unlock this. Or I'll probably have my Deadeye at this badge placement as well. And for hard start, I have handles for days and off-ball pests. Now, one thing I will say, I hope moving forward that 2K goes back to the previous takeover boost. I forgot the name of what it was for season 2, but I would much rather have that opposed to hot start because it's kind of like a worthless takeover attribute. And real quick, here's my takeovers. I only made 2 for now. I don't really use these too much, but I have one with speed with ball, so I'll have a 90 speed with ball. And then I have perimeter defense and 3-point shot. So at max takeover, I have a 91 perimeter and an 88 3. But I'm pretty much using the agility, physical takeovers like jet, which is improving speed, agility, vert. Or I'm using speedster. So those are the ones I really use the most on this build. From time to time, I might use the ones I created, but that's all I have for takeovers. Currently, here's my build specialization. I'm on the last goal. And you see the stats. I'm at 411 threes made and 254 mid-ranges. And the goal is to get to 2,000. I don't feel like playing my career to get this a lot faster than I can. I'm just kind of just going with the flow. When I unlock it, I unlock it. And here's my attributes. I'm currently at 92 overall. I have no layup at the moment. So when you see my animations, you see is what they gave me as default. So just bear with me on that. But one of the biggest elephants in the room, as you can see, as I already mentioned, I have 13 cap breakers. With my starter 5 cap breakers, I decided just to put all 3 on my pass. Well, I could have put 2 here to get the 91 for Tyrese. But like I said, I wanted to try out Rondo's passing style, which is actually not bad. So I'll put all 3 there. You don't have to do that. If you follow this same build template, you could put 2 on pass and 1 on your 3-pointer to get the limitless range bronze. Or you can take that last cap breaker and put it on your defensive rebound to get the 85 defensive rebound to get box out beast gold. Now, if you're someone that wants to improve the defense and you're fine with 89 pass, you can put all 3 on your interior, which is going to be +9. It's going to get you a 69. You're going to need 2 more cap breakers along with another one here to get the 84. That way you will have paint patrol on silver. But it's not a necessity. It's just another option. Now, of course, elephant in the room. If you tweak the weight, potentially I didn't try it, but I assume you can. If you tweak your weight and try to get to an 85 vertical while still being able to get the 96 driver dunk, you're then going to get posterizer on half off rip, and you won't have to waste a max +1 or 2 on posterizer. So this is the build and the cap breakers. Also 3 cap breakers here before I forget. We'll get you to an 87 post control, which is also even more clutch as the tall guard build going against smaller guards. And I think I'm off the top. Let's see, 23. Then you have 8. That's 31. 38 +5, 41, 43. So you can max out your standing dunk to an 83, which gives you rounds up on silver as well if you want to put 5 cap breakers on your standing dunk. So there's a lot of different options you can go with this build. And you can still get an 82 driving layup, which will get you the Amen Thompson layup package at 82, and you'll get Kawhi Leonard's layup package at 80 with LaMelo Ball's floater. So here's my animations. And this is where I'm going to kind of conclude the video and allow you guys as the viewers to kind of pause and copy down animations that you would like to use and implement to your game. But like I said, my layup is not maxed out at a 77 yet, so they gave me default layup animations. If once it's maxed out, I'm most likely going to use Jalen Brunson and Kawhi for a lot of these. And I'm sorry, not Kawhi, Jalen Brunson and Zion for majority of these animations. But nonetheless, man, this is going to be the video. I'm going to let you guys see my animations. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the build. Make sure you stay grade A, stay elite, and stay sharp. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.